Good morning, Parkside. Welcome to this week's Midweek encouragement video. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I get to bring you encouragement all the way from the other side of the globe. Here at Parkside, you know that we exist to know Jesus and to make him known. We give of our time, talent, and treasure for the advance of the gospel. And every time you give to Parkside, about one out of every $5, about 20%, goes to our missionaries in the investment in eternity and taking the gospel to all nations. And sometimes we don't see exactly where that goes. And it's not like it gives us a building upgrade or a new parking lot or something like that. But it's not lost and it's not wasted. It's a phenomenal investment in eternity. And I just want to share a little bit of encouragement that we received from some of our sent missionaries, Phil and Jan Smith, serving in Papua New Guinea. They sent us a note. I just want to read it to you as my heart was so encouraged and warmed by hearing how the gospel is going forth from their ministry. Listen to what the Smiths wrote. They said, we've seen much fruit in the youth and children's ministries in the last 2 to 3 months. We've had 10 salvation decisions and 4 rededications. These were all from our religious instruction classes and children's Sunday school class. Praise God. We've had 50 to 60 attending our Awana at Praise Baptist each week. We learned of another of our churches just completed Awana training yesterday. And they go on with more encouragement of how the gospel is going forward in Papua New Guinea. Kids getting saved, more coming and hearing the gospel. Like, this is why we invest and send missionaries to the ends of the earth, that all people will know that Jesus is Lord and the glory of the Lord will fill the earth as the waters fill the sea. Wow, that's encouraging to me. I hope it is to you as well. Parkside, let me give you one quick clarifying update, and let me ask you to do one thing, and then I'll sign off this morning. Here's the clarifying update. This past Sunday at the family meeting, we talked about the Community Christmas Project. We heard a wonderfully encouraging testimony from Ed and Carmen Glodfelter of how they've been able to participate last year and maintain contact with a family, and they're continuing to invest in them. Here's the update. There's 2 ways to participate in the Community Christmas Project. One will be in December, where you may give to the Christmas offering. That has not yet happened. That'll be in December. It's coming up. Here's the second way you can participate, and this is what was announced Sunday. It is available to you right now in the notes of this video on YouTube. You can see a link to this. You can sign up to adopt a family who will not have the money for Christmas this year, and the church will give you a prepaid Visa card. You're not buying this Christmas gifts out of your own money. The church gives you that gift card, and then the church comes together later in December to give an offering to that. So if you'd like to participate, you say, Pastor Justin, I would love to adopt a family, be able to give them Christmas presents, be the hands and feet of Jesus to them, and not just merely give physical gifts, but also get to know them and point them to Jesus and tell them about Jesus and how they can experience eternal, abundant life in him. We want to clarify that aspect of here's how you can be involved in 2 ways. One, right now, in signing up to adopt a family, where the church will give you a prepaid Visa card to buy those Christmas gifts, and then also the offering that will be coming up in December. If that's confusing, you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or any of the pastors, and we'd be happy to speak to that and give more clarification. Here's the second thing I said. I was going to ask you to do something. We've been talking about the Called Out Conference we'll be hosting here in about 3 weeks at Parkside, the first weekend of November. Many of you have already signed up to help out with that. Thank you so much. We have a couple of serving needs, but that's not what I'm asking you for today. What I'm asking you today is, would you pray? We've got students all over the state who are in youth groups, who are being pursued by their youth pastors, asking them to come to this conference. Would you pray that those kids would come? Would you pray that they would bring their friends, friends who don't yet know Christ, that we would see kids saved at the Called Out Conference? We'll have a parenting mini conference on Saturday morning, the 6th of November. Would you pray for parents around the state that they would come to that conference and they would be strengthened to parent their children deeper into the gospel? They would live lives for Christ. Park said, unite in prayer for the Called Out Conference. That's what I'm asking you to do. Park said, I love you. I'm grateful to be your pastor, to serve in the ministry of the gospel and walking together towards Jesus. Have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you Sunday.